Yo, 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 yo. We're on. This is Boom at Noon. Bizzy Bones prepare look. I'm so fucking excited about this. Bizzy Bone is premiering his new latest single, They Don't Pray. And I have the privilege of saying that I just watch it. It's amazing. We're gonna definitely get it on and pop in all weekend long. We got artists, we got promoters, we got just people that are amazing. They're gonna stop by live in the Bone Zone, Big Sam Heard, and we're gonna have a bunch of fun. So appreciate that. Um, y'all, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna have my bone dog at 210. At 4, we're gonna have Michael Linham, and at 7, we're gonna have D James. But right now, y'all gonna watch this world premiere. They Don't Pray, featuring, of course, myself. Um, but yeah, I make a little cameo in it. So much love to Bizzy Bone, much love to AC Killer, much love to all those people that showed me love. Eric, thank you very much, Eric. Carlos Chapa. Yeah, I had a bunch of fun, man, that day in Houston. We got 15 seconds. We're getting ready for this world premiere. 10 seconds. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? I don't know the rights to this music, but I do very much support it. Here we go. Bizzy Bone. They don't pray. When the beat drop, you know we be coming like the T-top. Gunning in niggas' vision, they ain't knock. Your niggas need T-top to be night, to be rock, to be like the murderers are vision in the pre-op, to be out the fence with their shirt over the fence. Brother the neighbor back in, and they pack in, and I'm acting in a match with a little third match, and a match in the back end. Just start smashing, like you slow, you gotta fight the road, you gotta fight the road, the light, like the show, cause niggas see the stars. I bitch a key, the cars, that Benzino, I'll be a Benzino, I'll be the Benzino, I need over the horses, stars, and the beat drop. You know that this classic car, this nigga casket sharp, you're not class, it's nice, my soul set. Like you can match the price, nigga, but who could even attack the light? You niggas have to work, you got the passage right, you got the master room, I got the master pipe. I don't fight the room until the bastard fight, cause I'm a righteous goon. I got the weave in the night with a rifle boom. Like a thief in the night, big musket, the bell on zone, hit him right between the eyes, little niggas never seen the night. Give a bad to the bone, to the marrow. I gotta get my money, then they call it like a pillow. Even hot topics, I know I'm up traffic, whatever the 21, got my image in profit, you're fucking with the pharaoh. I nigga with glass and double barrels, solid in the barrel, I'm away for the Agora. Then again, on the anything. Little niggas, I'm a madman, getting in, then I'm a settlement, bringing the middle man. I put it down in the city, I invest in. When the niggas still bones at the best win. Little busy in this motherfucker, Bobby, melanin, running in ships like southern and melanin, so like running, ghost like evidence, toast to the most like a president, like a president, like a president. Everybody says what they wanna be, they ain't never gonna be if they don't pray. Everybody says what they wanna be, they ain't never gonna be if they don't. Gotta never be another little busy, gotta be witty, I'm living in the city. In the enemy eyes, I'm feeling hurt. They gotta be defeated of the leader with the quick play. The real pros of the game, to the fools of the game, for the fame, they can act real big. But the truth of the game, with the drug and the brain and the bang, and I'm back to the city, I'ma hit them with the kitchen. Let them play good till the niggas stop kicking. Like perfect murder, leave the song on mute till the goon is on her. Hop in the pins till the morning on the morning, not a pin in my bag, with it without a replace. I got a Glock in my bag, you see the top of my arm, I put a gun in your head without a all the time. You got a knot in your head, I got a gun on my arm. Get off the dick, you better get off the star. They tell me life's a bitch, I tell them bitch you are. I gotta get off the bar, I gotta get to the money, I got security in front of me, I get in my car. I got a weed in the cup on the freeway, still trying to roll it up. It's not back in the days, it's legal. Peace to the cops when I put with no hold up. My people, none of us evil. Some I don't fuck with cause they see through. When they test it, you get to the see-through. I smell pussy, nobody wanna be you. Niggas talk too much, rap too much, know about business, act too much. You been out of touch, I've been out too much, but enough ain't enough for you out like this. Everybody says what they wanna be, they ain't never gonna be if they don't pray. Everybody says what they wanna be, they ain't never gonna be if they don't pray.
Hmm. Well, all right. So he didn't end it the way he was gonna end it, but he did have a quick little visual with us on there, so I still was able to see that. So that's cool. We can always go back and play that again now, which we are going to the part where we are at. But of course, the thumbnail shows it all. So yeah, that was fun. I was expecting, you know, just that because that's exactly what they shot, and it was fun. Just being able to be there and being able to be so close to a living legend. It was very, very eye opening for me, and I do appreciate him very much for even giving me the opportunity to be there. So that's what's up. Um, y'all get ready, y'all. We got three more episodes today. We got 210 live, 210 live, of course, with a bonehead, Taff Dog, Bone Thompson. He is gonna be on video, all right, um, from New Orleans. So just like we did with Carlos Gonzalez, he's gonna be on the screen. Actually, he'll be on the right side of the screen. I'll be on the left side, and we're just gonna chop it up, Bone Thugs. We're gonna have fun. And yeah, I think he was telling me yesterday that they may have to reschedule. I think tonight there was going to be a Bone Thugs and Harmony show in the House of Blues over in New Orleans. I'm not too sure of the details on that, and we're going to talk to him about it. Um, he's not going to reschedule this. Hopefully, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have fun at 210. We're gonna chop it up for about a good hour or so, and then at 4 o'clock, I'm gonna be back. Well, I'm gonna be back on 4 p.m. with Mike X. He is a gentleman that's been showing me love. Michael Linham, thank you very much, my good sir. And he's gonna come in. He is going to talk about hate-free entertainment. He's gonna talk about hard times. You know, we're gonna talk about life, death, and everything else in between. He has a nice story, and we've been planning on getting him on for a while, and just today, 4 p.m. I'm happy about this, man. Doug Gizzle, he introduced us, uh, of course, online, social media. Thank you guys, social media that's been showing me love, with the whole podcast. When I don't want to give up, I mean, when I do want to give up, you guys remind me not to give up, and I went from not having any co-hosts to we're about to have over 14 in the next in the next week, because this week we got we got three today, we got four tomorrow, next Saturday, next weekend we got either three or four, and then the same three or four. So um yeah. But they don't pray. Busy Bone, appreciate you very much for dropping that album. Appreciate you for dropping that video, that visuals. We knew what it was gonna be, but even for that little 1 second clip of me eh, in there in the same Bone shirt, it was worth it, because just at the time, and then being able to be in that same presence of that of somebody that we're gonna have here in the seat soon one day. I promise. Hell, if I have to interview the whole damn city of San Antonio, I will. Whatever it takes, we're gonna keep on rolling. But Busy Bone, he's gonna be here in the Bone Zone one day. Lazy Bone, I'm talking to Crazy Bone, I'm talking to Flesh Bone, and yes, of course, Mr. Wishbone, all you guys, because you know I'm determined, and like I said, if I have to interview the whole city of San Antonio, if I have to go to Houston and interview everybody in Houston, Um, if I had to interview the world, I'm gonna interview the world. Bone Thugs and Harmony, y'all are the reason why. Hell, reason why I'm still here. If it wasn't for your music, who knows what I would have did in the mid '80s? In the mid '90s. I'm not that mode. I was born in the mid '80s, '84 to be exact. But I don't know what I would have done in the mid '90s. Of course, if it wasn't for your music, if it wasn't for the love that, even though you guys don't know me, but the love that you guys gave me once I heard that music, I heard the struggle, I heard the pain, I heard how you're trying to cope with this and cope with that. Crossroads is a good example. But they don't pray. We're gonna most definitely get them to pray because we have to continue to pray. We have to still continue to manifest everything that we do, and we will bring everything into existence. Mavis is on the table. She must know that somebody's going to be in that seat soon, right there. So she likes to join me. Let's get Mavis on real quick. Let's Mavis, where you at, Mavis? Where is she at? Mavis. Hey, are we on? Are we on, Mavis? Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
I'm the damn cameraman too, so excuse me. Man, but I appreciate anybody that's watching right now, of course, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Mother, I love you, of course, not just today, but every day. And of course, family, friends, family, boneheads, bitches, bitch assholes, hoe ass bitches, and bitch ass niggas. Because yes, even the male can be a bitch too. For Shelby, baby, Michaela, mommy, it is I, Billy on the board with boom and no. They don't pray. Premiere just right now, Bizzy Bone. You know, um, and I dig it. Appreciate that, gentleman. My bone brother Eric, for even giving me, for showing me love. I gotta get you on, bro. We gotta talk Bone Thugs here. I'm in the Bone Zone. My brother Eric Valdez. Much love to him. Um, and yeah, we'll also be uploading this content on Spotify. See, Mavis was like, "Well, you already had me on the camera, so now I'm gonna just walk by right here now." There you go. Yeah, she knows what's going on. Um, so Spotify, Radio World, we gotta show Radio World love. Whoever's listening, wherever you're listening, I know that I'm heard in at least 20 countries. So hell, even if it's one person or even if it's just spam, the analytics says otherwise. So even if that 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, and shout out to Ireland though too, because Ireland's been showing me some love, percentage wise. Well, of course, US 66%, but 20%, yo, like, I don't know who's watching on the other side of the world, but I do thank you very much. I promise I will learn different languages. That way I can interpret what I'm saying. Even if, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, if people actually do listen, but when you go through the analytics, if for anybody that has, is an artist or does this or does that, y'all know what I mean with your numbers pretty much. My numbers are not huge, but I'm trying to get it over the hump. Well, it's over the mountain. Not the hump. It's not a hump. Over the mountain because it's like, yeah. What's that song? Should be ready. Oh, fuck this shit. All right. Yo, we'll be back at 4. And then actually, we'll be back at 2:10. And then 4. And then at 7. At 7, we got D James. Yo, he's another upcoming artist in the city of San Antonio. He's gonna bless the Bone Zone with his presence, um, and we're gonna have fun all weekend with all the artists. I'm gonna start once I'm done with this. I'm actually gonna go into the pantry again, and we're gonna do some more promo videos for the artists that are gonna be on and share that. You know what? I was wondering why I was sounding all fucked up. I didn't turn off the mic right here. I didn't turn off that mic. Um, so yeah, we might sound a little different now. But sorry if I fucked everything up. the sound. Hopefully, it sounds a little better now. And yeah, but deuce deuce, we're gonna take that deuce deuce because we mainly just came here just to tell y'all good afternoon. Hit you with the boom at noon. And oh yeah, I forgot. We do get a live studio audience. Live studio audience. Give yourself a round of applause. And yes, but I can't forget where we are. Oh, oh, in the heart of the West Side. Now I'm not gonna say the heart of the West Side. We're like barely in the West Side, barely like across like the bridge, barely in the West Side. But still, people know where we're at. For those that don't know where we're at, I'm sure ask somebody. Hell, ask me. We are booking. My schedule is gonna change again, so that means we're gonna go back to maybe weekdays 210 lives during the weekdays, 210 lives during the weekdays. Uh, if we're gonna go back to work and work at night. Um, so yeah, we're gonna work on a schedule, but at least we got tons of artists, that are gonna be coming through. We got some producers, some engineers. We got entrepreneurs. We got a bunch of stuff. I kind of stacked the. I kind of filled up the plate, if you will, because you know this is a job for me. I do, even though I don't get paid. Hell, donations are much appreciated. But I don't think I'm at the point where I can necessarily charge artists. But if any of these people that are coming on most definitely want to leave donations, that's nice. It all goes to help the Bone Zone, of course. Everything goes to help the Bone Zone. My Cash App, of course, that's the easiest way. Or actually, the easiest way is good old American currency. But we're gonna keep on booking. We're gonna keep on showing the city of San Antonio love. And hell, man, if there's anybody that watches these that is not in the city of San Antonio and you want to get on an episode with me, we'll create a broadcast. We'll send you the link. That link gives you the power to show your face on. Usually, I put the guest on the right side of the. Or I don't really know. It doesn't really matter if I'm on the left or I'm on the right. It doesn't matter. Just as long as I'm in my chair. Um, But I like sitting in the red chair too. I want to be on somebody's podcast. Most definitely, I do want to be on other people's podcasts. That'd be cool. Lele Marie. So we are gonna hopefully still get that taken care of. Any other podcast that I do shout out and stuff like that. I do it because I do actually watch you guys and I appreciate y'all. What you ask podcasts and if this mic could talk and listening. Radioactive podcast, Morning Fanatic. Those are my podcasts that I show love to and I listen to. We are looking for sponsors. If any business owners want to sponsor my podcast, that'd be amazing. I will most definitely make it worth it with shout outs on every single episode while you sponsor me. And if anybody does leave any type of donations, I'll most definitely shout out your name. If you have a business, I'll shout out your business for the entire week on every single episode that I do. I do promos, just pretty much just promoting your business. And again, this platform is not the biggest, but for those people that do show me love, I want to let y'all know that there's ways where I can shout your name out every day on the podcast and let them know how awesome of a person you are because you showed me monetary support. That is one of the biggest things we need. Monetary support. All right, because we got to pay for the lights to still be on. We got to buy equipment. We got to make sure we could pay for the Wi-Fi. Who the fuck is Wi-Fi? But the Wi-Fi. We got to make sure that we can afford to attend these artist shows. Like, I don't just want to have them on the podcast and not be able to actually, go to these shows and see them perform and see how they really are, on the stage, besides, sitting here with me, smoking a little hemp and just living life. because hell, it could be a whole lot worse. It could be a whole lot worse. And yeah, with that said, we already said we are gonna hit you with the deuce, but we just haven't. But yes, deuce apple juice, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Whoever showed me love on this episode. We will back. We will be back for a 210 episode. That's gonna be a video. All right, not in person, but then the next two in the afternoon and the evening today, it will be in person, and it's gonna be fun. And then the same thing tomorrow. We're gonna have Celeste Rios in the morning, a boom at noon actually. We're gonna have King San. Yo, I'm excited, King San. For a 210 live, we got Santana make this beat at 5. He's a producer. He also has his record, San Antonio Productions. They get ready for a bunch of their artists. I'm excited, man. Next week is gonna be fun too. But we'll talk about next week once we have a nice weekend with these artists that are getting on. Where we're gonna just talk about life, death, everything else in between. So the in between part is really really because it's like music. That's in between, right? And what they do, whether they create beats or promoters or managers or artists or whatever, it doesn't matter. If you own a restaurant, if you own a food truck, if you own a nail salon, if you own a hair salon, if you know, are just one of my friends, hell, you always have a seat here uh, as a co-host, and that's just because that's the least I can do to show love, and it's fun, it's different, from watching to being on it. And you can, my mom, she really had fun when she was on it again, and you can just see her face. Um, but of course, that's my mother, so that's different. Um, so yeah, mother, I love you, of course, not just today, but every day. And yeah, let's bring her home. Yes, it is I, Billy on the board. Thank you for watching. Boom at noon. They don't pray. No, Billy on the board. I appreciate you all the time. I love you. You help me out. You help me get through dark times. Billy, oh Billy, I love you. And yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Billy is just my my mind. um, at least I know that it's still there. I haven't lost my mind. So we're gonna continue to pray. We're gonna continue to show love to our family and our friends and our friends' family, our our bitches, our bitch ass hoes, our hoe ass bitches, and our bitch ass niggas. Because yes, yeah. Peace to savages, y'all. I love y'all.